Why is it called the James Bond episode?
Oh, because it's 007.
Oh, I see.
Because the way we name, at least I named the files, it's 007. Because the eventuality that we reach 100
Yeah, well, I thought we were going to do multiple seasons.
seasons.
Or
No,
sagas.
this is always going to go on. Seasons. We're not taking a break. We're not like those greedy corporate American television networks.
I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, you were going to say that.
We need a TV timeout.
We do need a TV timeout.
Episode 7.
Fucking hell.
Do you have? Oh, you should do a Star Wars, like the ding 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 ding. And then do the episode 7 of the
Episode 7 of the Wonder Boys podcast, and I've got a lot to complain about today. So this week will be purely about bitching for bitching about stuff. We'll be talking about Xbox, false advertising, people stroking their own ego, alligators and shit, commercials at the movie theater, also Microsoft flashing the big green, internet being a necessity, sports, music, and everything else you could possibly imagine. Plus Star Wars. Hi. We do it all. That's the Wonder Boys guarantee, except we don't guarantee that at all. Sponsored by Trivago. Lucas, have you seen those Trivago commercials on TV again?
I have seen them.
They're back.
They're
Jesus
so
Christ.
creepy.
Trivago, please sponsor us.
I like your white-haired man and
Yeah.
his Trivago-iness.
Jesus Christ, that guy, like, it's a weird situation with him. Like, you're like, do I like this guy? Do I trust him? Do I not? Like,
I don't trust him.
hotels, Trivago. No,
No,
I don't
fuck
want.
you.
I don't want to go to Trivago. Like, please,
Fuck
please
you,
don't make me do
gray-haired
that.
guy. You think you know what you're talking about? You don't. You clearly don't.
But yeah, welcome back to episode 7 of the Wonder Boys podcast. That's why you played that music. Star Wars episode 7. That's a movie, and I'm nicknaming this the James Bond episode as well, because the way we name everything in terms of our files and our prep and all that, it's WBP 00 whatever episode number it is. So this week it's our 7th episode of 007 007. Boom. That's a connection you didn't need to know about, but you do now.
Do we have intro music?
Oh, but we just did the Star Wars thing.
Yeah, but I really like the intro
Fucking
music.
hell, Jesus Christ. Okay, well, since Lucas is doing that, I'm going to do the whole intro again.
No, it's fine. No, I just wanted to hear
Too
the
late!
movie.
Episode 7 of the Wonder Boys podcast, and I've got a lot to complain about today. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to stop that now.
Yeah, good. I like the.
I think I've
episode
turned up
7.
really loud, or,
I think you
or
are.
I'm just yelling.
Yeah, I think you are really loud.
I'm just really
You're
yelling.
so loud. Jesus Christ, dial it back a bit. We haven't even got to the cage yet.
I haven't talked to anyone in like 24
Fuck.
hours, okay? I've just been sitting alone.
You live with another person.
That's true, but we don't talk. We grunt. That's how we communicate.
You going out later?
It's not even like you going out later. It's like, huh? That's how we communicate. I didn't shave today. Can you tell? My manliness is just... That's me rubbing...
Rubbing your manliness.
It's kind of soft because I just got out of the shower, so maybe it's not as prickly as usual, but... Oh, there it is. There's yours.
a little bit.
Oh, yeah. This is off topic and kind of weird, but the other day I had a dream where someone...
Easy Martin Luther King.
Where someone told me, I don't know who it was in the dream, but they told me that cops will only pull you over if you're going exactly 53 kilometers per hour over the speed limit. Like, what the fuck? And I wake up remembering this, and I'm like, why?
I have to test this theory.
Like, what? 53K is over the limit? Like, why that specific subconscious? What are you trying to tell me? Do you ever have any weird dreams that you remember, or...
Oh, yeah, and then it affects your whole reality.
And it affects your whole reality. You're like, did that actually happen? Or... Because this one did. Like, I spent a good, hour before I left home just thinking about it after I woke up, and it was weird.
And I think the best is when you see someone in a dream, or they say something in a dream, and they're like, well, Inception or whatever calls them images or whatever. They're just copies of the real life version, and they say something to you, and then you get back into real life. Remember when you said that one thing? No, I never said that to you.
I never said that to you once.
But I was convinced that was you.
Well, remember that time we went to this place? We've never been there together.
Oh.
Wow. Oh, okay. I need to
God.
reevaluate my priorities.
Oh God.
And so we're on our general stuff here. We went to see the Warcraft movie a couple weeks ago.
Yes, we did.
And I follow their Facebook page, their official Facebook page, and they keep posting obviously these promotional pictures and videos and stuff. And there's a lot of people in the comments kind of saying Warcraft, best movie ever. I'm like, guys, these are great. There was probably fans of the franchise and stuff. And I'm a fan of the franchise. I enjoyed the movie, but these people who are saying best movie ever, you're blowing it out of proportion. Like, there are better movies. It's a great movie to watch, go have fun, like a summer blockbuster, but best movie ever, come on.
That's like saying Transformers 1 was the best movie ever.
Oh, I got a good joke for you.
Tell me.
Do Transformers get car insurance or life insurance?
I don't know.
I don't have a punchline. That's just a question.
I thought you said it was a joke. I was like, well,
I think it was just it was a statement more like.
Oh, it was just like a general question.
Yeah. Do they get car insurance or life insurance?
Do they get life insurance?
Because they are.
What about car insurance?
Like they're living beings who turn into cars.
I think the concept of insurance doesn't apply to extraterrestrials.
Yeah, but that's where you're wrong because they're part of us now, Lucas. Have you not seen the Michael Bay films?
The Michael Bay.
Have you seen Transformers 4?
I have.
The one with the dinosaurs?
Yes.
What'd you think?
Not bad. I went in there because I thought it was like, this is Transformers 4. I'm just going to turn my brain off. And it was so long.
It's like 3 hours.
I did like that TJ Miller died. Spoiler, damn it.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
Yeah. It was like, oh, he's dead though.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was long though.
So long.
I had it on. It came on TV on one of those movie channels, and I had it on in the background while I was like, I don't know, folding laundry or something. Folding laundry, sat down to watch the rest, and it just kept going and going. I was like, what the hell? Hit the info. It's like, you still have an hour and a half left. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
no, I don't. I don't have to watch.
What can they do for another hour and a half? And it just seems to just drag and drag and drag and drag and drag and drag. But,
yeah, and then they go to a different city, and things are still fucked up, and then the movie doesn't end, and you're like, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Yeah. Well, I had the, I had the Rage Cage scheduled to go next, but I'm gonna flip over to news first.
Okay, sounds good. News. Oh, is the mic?
Sorry,
the Microsoft thing. I think I know what you're gonna talk about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, well, we'll bring that up after.
Great.
So I'm fucking running the show here.
Well, I'm just like saying,
okay,
but like okay though.
It's like fair. I get that. There was a Dutch woman who was recently convicted in Qatar following sexual assault. She was sexually assaulted. She was raped, and she's been convicted of that now for some fucking reason.
Qatar. Yeah, because Qatar
is like the fucking worst.
Yeah, for a woman.
Jesus. Well, for anyone who's not, a
Qatarian.
What do they call them? Sheikhs or whatever.
Sheiks.
Like the sheikhs, the kings, princes, whatever.
Yeah.
And the perpetrator is going to receive 140 lashings, and she's been fined at $750. So the perpetrator is being punished, but so is her. So is she. Sorry.
Yeah, because it was her fault for showing more than her ankles.
Yeah, that's
come on, baby, show me those ankles.
And if you don't know, Qatar's hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup
because that's going to go well. Yeah,
and they've been accused of using slave labor in the construction of their new stadiums. People have died. A lot of people have died during the construction. And, on average, the tournament's held in the summer. An average summer temperature in Qatar is 40 degrees Celsius.
So cold then.
Kind of chilly, breezy. Might want to bring a scarf or something. But, how are professional athletes going to survive in 40-degree heat?
They're not. Yeah, there's going to be something wrong.
You need a fucking camel to, ride across the field and kick the ball in. Jesus Christ. Other tech news, Lucas brought this up. Microsoft flashing the green and buying the social media professional networking site LinkedIn for $26.2 billion.
Billions
that's
and
a fucking
billions.
lot of money, man. They've been throwing around money lately a lot. They bought Minecraft for like $4 billion.
Correct.
They bought, what else did they buy?
Oh, they've bought out a few startups, and they're like Google. They just consume.
Yeah, they're just buying everything.
This looks
they're
nice.
buying this for 26 point something million. They bought something else that was really big. It was like a VR company or something.
Oh no, that was Google bought the Oculus.
No, Facebook bought that.
Facebook bought Oculus.
But there's a few virtual reality. Software.
Well, they all want to compete, right?
Microsoft's just they're just like so fucking rich they can't fail now.
The thing I thought you were going to talk about Microsoft, they just recently invested in another tech startup that's building application for the legal marijuana trade.
Oh.
Yeah, so down in Washington, obviously, marijuana is illegal. I thought that's where you're like, they're flashing the green. It was going to be a pun on marijuana and money, and I'm like, oh.
Fuck, I'm not that smart.
Jesus Christ. Well, just so you know, yeah, they bought a tech, or I don't know if they bought or just invested in.
They probably bought it, let's be honest. They got so much money.
They got so much money. Yeah.
And then, terrible news. The Orlando shooting, obviously, last Sunday. We published our last episode on the Sunday morning that it happened. This fuck. You know, I don't want to talk about it. It's just too fucking terrible. But in more cool news, I guess, the U.S. federal court rules that the internet is a utility and not a luxury. This article that I found online, I didn't even cite it here, but I'm just going to read it.
Oh, yeah.
High-speed internet service can be defined as a utility. A federal court has ruled in a sweeping decision, clearing the way for more rigorous policing? Yeah, policing, that's the word. Of broadband providers and greater protections for web users. The decision affirmed the government's view that broadband is an essential... Oh, there's a typo in this article. Is as essential is what it says. Oh, as essential? No, fuck.
Is as essential?
No, they're right. Is as essential as the phone and power. I should reverse the sentence before I start bashing it.
That's okay.
And power should be all available to all Americans rather than a luxury that does not need close government supervision. The 2-1 decision from a 3-judge panel. 3 judges decided this? Jesus Christ.
And what did that one judge think? He was
no, I
don't use the internet. I read books.
Fuck
you guys have books? Those are nice, right?
Jesus.
You should read those.
The internet's fucking awesome.
It is.
This podcast would not happen without the internet, so thanks, internet. Appeals of District of Columbia incur. Tuesday, can we get replying to document? So basically, yeah, I'd had a long conversation about this with our dad a long time ago. Not a long time. That was like actually 3 weeks ago, something like that. About how internet it should be a necessity and not a privilege or not a luxury anymore. It should be a necessity, not a luxury. Simply because, I mean, the example I used, you get a high school student, straight A student, does really well, but they come from a low-income family. They need to go apply for colleges, apply for scholarships, blah, blah, blah. They could do this at school. What happens if they don't have access to that? Because a lot of the things now are online. Like, you can't have the option of, like, mailing in an application anymore. It's like, just go to our website and apply online. If you don't have access to the internet, I mean, you're losing that opportunity to go to a school or whatever. Apply for a job, research something, I don't know. But I think this is great, at least for Americans. I don't know what Canada's stance on it is, but...
I don't think it's as big of an issue in Canada, because we have the CRTC who manages telecommunications and so on. But I don't think it's as big of a... Sorry.
Yeah, I picked you up. Don't worry about
it.
Thanks. Just don't acknowledge it. Just keep going.
Oh, no, but I'm like, oh, wow, I'm so beefy all of a sudden. But I was just saying, I think in Canada, because it's so much more lax, quote unquote, not to reference our national summer sport, lacrosse.
Carry on. That's my reaction to lacrosse.
And the fact that it's the national summer sport.
Just a chuckle.
Fuck.
I mean, like, the Stanley Cup's over. The whole country's just like, go into hibernation.
Yeah. No. They don't go into hibernation. We got the draft coming up. We've got, like,
the draft.
free agency coming up.
If you watch the draft, you're the saddest motherfucker in the world.
Yeah, but the sports network, not the Toronto sports network.
You know, they had the highlights the next day?
Yep.
In like 5 minutes. So you don't have to sit through 6 hours of draft. I actually did that for 2 hours. I watched the draft.
You watched the draft?
Honestly, this was 2 or 3 years ago. The worst decision I've made in a long time.
Yeah, I feel like it's like watching paint dry.
It is. And you know what's even worse? I mean, the NHL draft isn't bad. The NFL draft is a fucking farce. Have you seen that movie with Kevin Costner? Draft Day?
No, but it's pretty good.
It is good. The movie itself is good. But it's got some drama and shit in it.
There's drama.
But, and the guy who plays Black Panther in Civil War, he's in that movie. But it's...
Is he getting drafted?
Yeah, he's one of the players
Shocker.
drafted. I mean, he's black, so...
Yeah.
They're awesome at sports.
They are.
Amazing. He comes... Yeah, so it comes to the draft, and I mean, they do one team at a time, and the commissioner of the NFL is the one who comes out and announces it every fucking time, and it's always like a big deal for every single one. It's like, dude... You're just taking so long for each one. Like, they already get a lot of time of like 8 minutes to make their pick, right? So that's 8 minutes between picks, first of all. And then you got to get the same guy out there every time. What if he, like, needs a water break or something? I don't know, fucking...
He can use those 8 minutes. He just had...
Drafts, bro.
Drafts.
Fucking drafts. Yeah, but you were saying, like, hockey fans have the draft. What else do they have in the summer?
Yeah, then there's free agency. Well, I mean, like, I'm looking on... I followed TSN and what have you. But everything's like trade rumors. This rumor, that rumor about hockey, and the Stanley Cup literally ended on Thursday or whatever it was. Like, no, Monday. Was it Monday that's the last game?
Wednesday.
Yeah, but...
No, that was the parade, sorry.
Oh,
Wednesday
right,
was the parade. It was,
so Monday, it must have been Monday or something.
I thought it was Sunday.
Maybe it was Sunday.
because I watched it.
Sunday.
I watched.
Wow,
the,
Sunday was a busy day.
with the basketball
Things. Well, there was basketball. People got shot. The Stanley Cup got
fucking
one.
hell. Yeah, it was Sunday because I remember thinking like, oh shit, those people in Orlando are not paying attention to this. Not that they would
Nope.
anyways, but
Yep.
on the day of a tragedy, victims are doing victim shit. They're not on Twitter. You remember that from Anthony Jeselnik?
Yes. Oh. Can I read his one about last week? Can I do it?
Plug, I would plug Anthony Jeselnik
again.
right now.
Anthony, sponsor.
When there's a tragedy or something, he goes on Twitter and he absolutely just rips it apart.
So he had 2 this week because there was 2 tragedies. Tim's already got the other one lined up for news as well. But I'll read his one about the Orlando shooting first. Orlando shooting happens. Anthony Jeselnik tweets, "Sure, this seems like the deadliest mass shooting in American history right now, but give it time."
Oh, God. So brutal.
So ruthless.
So brutal. But, I mean, that's his style of comedy. You got to understand that's what he does. And if you, I mean, I know it's a terrible tragedy, but if you can't, at least shrug it off with a little bit of a laugh, you're never going to get over it.
Someone says about Anthony Jeselnik, "I could listen to you and pee in my pants all day."
What?
That's weird.
That doesn't make any sense.
I could listen to you
I had
and
to
pee
think that over in my
pants
head.
all day.
Okay, so if they'll pee their pants if they listen to him all day because they're laughing so hard.
I think
They
so.
could they could have worded that way better.
Maybe they're just doing both at the same
Maybe
time.
they're just peeing, just like, you know what? I don't like the bathroom. I just like to just pee.
I just like listening to Anthony and peeing.
Yeah.
Anyways, more news. Yeah, the other news story, I guess you want
What
to...
was the other news story?
was the, in Florida, again. I
A
think it was
Florida man.
A Florida man. No, a child was eaten by a alligator.
Did I put that on here?
It's not on here, but it is news.
Oh yeah, I did have something about that.
I
Hang on.
thought I
oh,
saw
that's in the
something.
rage cage, so we're gonna leave that to the rage
Oh, okay.
cage.
I'll leave it to that, and then I'll go do.
Well, I mean that's a good segue, so we'll just go right in. We got a lot of stuff to rage about today.
Oh, I'm so angry.
I had a weird, like, this week was just infuriating for me. I had so much shit that was just like, I gotta write this down so I can remember for the fucking rage cage. E3 was this week, Electronic Entertainment Expo. It's a big conference showing off new video games, new tech, new whatever the fuck.
Electronic Entertainment Expo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It says it in the name, and it's nicknamed E3. And one of the things announced at E3 was the Xbox One S, which is S stands for Slim.
Dun dun dun.
And just I just feel like that because
You mad, bro?
yeah, I'm a little mad.
Oh.
I bought an original Xbox One, the one that came out. Actually,
Yeah.
I got it about a year after the original came out. But I got one. It's white. It's sitting just to my right here, Lucas's left. I bought it about a year and a half ago, and it's this big brick of a thing. Honestly, I wouldn't have bought it compared to... I have a PS4 as well. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't for Halo. Actually, Sunset Overdrive, the game that came with it, is also fucking amazing. So, but now they're coming out with one that's white as well. Mine was a special edition. It was white. Now they're coming out with a standard edition that's white. It's $299. It's slimmer. It has 4K compatibility. And it's like half the fucking size. And I was just losing my shit. I was like,
So I want to mitigate your fuckery a little bit because they lied about what the size was going to be.
oh, really?
Yeah, apparently someone did took the pictures that they showed at E3 and analyzed them because they did they show
They show a
the
graphic,
original
right?
side.
They show a graphic.
They use a graphic and show
It
you how
shrinks to about half the size, which I was like, that's horse shit.
so it doesn't shrink to half the size.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'll try and I saw the article afterwards.
So
but
it's bigger than what they said it was.
It is bigger than what they said. So
Well, that kind of rolls into the next topic here because I didn't follow E3 this year. Usually every year I'm on the fucking ball. Like I love to see what new games are coming out. Love to watch the trailers, the footage, the whatever, the demos, whatever. But I mean, in the past, it's become a thing where publishers and developers will show a video or a gameplay segment or something of that nature that does not reflect the final product when it eventually comes out. And one of the biggest examples of this is Ubisoft. It's a company based out of Montreal. They have studios all over the world, Singapore, Sweden, a few other places, Montreal and the States, in California, I think. And there's a video on YouTube that someone's taken from their demos of Tom Clancy's The Division.
Yep.
Which was released
Watch
earlier
Dogs.
this year.
Tell me Watch Dogs.
Yep. Was there. Rainbow Six Siege, Far Cry 3, Far Cry 4, and I think one other game. And it runs the... Could you open the door for the cat?
Oh,
He's right
sure.
behind you.
Come on, little buddy.
Sorry, our cat just came in and
But
we locked him.
Stroke you quickly. Oh, you're so wet.
Is he going to open the door himself?
So wet.
Is he opening the door?
Go, be free.
Okay, he's out. Yeah, okay,
He's
so
safe.
those 5 games, he's safe, guys. Guys, the cat's going to go.
He's gonna be
He's going to
okay.
survive, okay? Where was it? Okay, yeah, he was up.
Getting mad.
So they would play, and the video itself plays the demo of the game from E3 on the left and the real game footage on the right captured from the released version.
Right.
And the downgrades graphically are fucking disgusting because they do it so much. Watch Dogs is the most noticeable because Watch Dog demo looked absolutely fucking incredible. And then when the game comes out, understandably, everybody's pissed because it looks nothing like the demo and the trailers and anything like that. And it was a shell of itself, essentially. And they did that with The Division as well. They downgraded it significantly.
What? It still looks amazing.
It still looks amazing,
Yeah.
but not as amazing as they promised.
Right. So I remember that specifically, the E3 demo 2 years ago. The demo was bullets were coming through the window, and you would see in a car window, like there's a deserted car on the side of the street, and you're covering behind it.
Yeah.
And there's bullets coming through you.
And the glass, right?
And the glass individually, like bullet holes.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yeah, and the
Same
guy's
thing-
like, he's crawling along the car, and he closes the door while he's
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. I think they still have that in the game.
I think so. But
still.
apparently the bullet, like holes, as soon as a bullet hits the window shatters.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Yeah, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Apparently, the physics in that game are realistic like that. But there's a few situations where this guy's going through a subway tunnel from the demo, and in the demo, there's like all these corpses that are covered with blankets. When someone dies, they cover them with a blanket, whatever,
Right.
or a tarp or something. And in the real game, the player goes there and it's blocked off. That section is blocked off. You can't go down there. It's inaccessible.
Maybe it's part of DLC. Those fuckers!
No, not like it shouldn't be because it was in the promo fucking material. And this gets
Yeah.
me again to like on the false advertising. Go to my next rage cage.
Get it done.
Fuck, we went to see Warcraft like we mentioned earlier about a week and a half ago.
Yep.
Enjoyed the movie, but my biggest problem was on the ticket. We bought the ticket. It said 7 p.m. That's when the movie starts. That's when I expect the movie to start. So I get there at 6:45. Understandable. But now, I mean, this theater we go to is a big chain called Cineplex. They play this time play game, which is like interactive big games on your phone. You can play on the big screen against other people in the theater.
Yeah.
And then they run commercials, like regular commercials, not trailers for movies.
No, like
commercials for like
Kit Kat
cars and
commercials.
shit.
Yeah.
Cars and shit, like Duracell or whatever the fuck.
Whoever's paying the money.
And that time, they actually played the same commercial twice.
Yeah, I think the guy in the
He
projection
accidentally
room fucked
it up. Yeah, he had pressed play again on this next. So he played this Jeep commercial twice.
Yeah.
And everyone was like looking around the theater like, what the fuck is going on? And then they play like 5 or 6 movie trailers. And this is in IMAX too. So we paid $20 for this fucking ticket.
Yep.
Which it used to be $18.50. So they've already raised the price of the ticket.
Because the advertisers aren't paying enough money already.
Fuck. And I remember pulling my phone out after the ads and the trailers were finished and showing Lucas the time. It was I was going to say 19:21 because I have everything on 24 hours, but it was 7:21. 21 minutes after the ticket time said, the movie finally starts. And that, I've the last 4 times I've gone to movies, it's really fucking pissed me off because I paid $20 to go see this movie at 7 o'clock and I have to wait till 7:20? Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
This is getting really real. I'm actually getting really mad right now. This isn't even a joke.
No, he's mad.
Yeah. I don't know. Lucas doesn't seem as bothered by it as I do. But
I am not as bothered by the trailers because I love
the movie trailers are
fucking
fun.
Trailers.
Because they've been in that's always been the thing.
Yeah.
But now it's the advertising. It's the interactive games. It's that on top of the movie trailers. Play the movie trailers leading up to 7 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock, play the movie. That would be my suggestion. Play the commercials up until 7 o'clock.
Or make it less time. Like, why 20 minutes?
Less time. 20 minutes is
That's fucking
extraordinary.
unreal.
It's outrageous. And I just, it's unnecessary. And they do it, obviously, because it's a captive audience, I mean, if I was an advertiser, I'd fucking do it because that's my job. But it's not I'm the consumer now in this case, and I don't want to fucking sit through 21 minutes of ads and then trailers. Well, trailers I don't mind. But still, all that combined 21 minutes, get the fuck out of here. I paid $20 for this IMAX ticket. Yeah.
But they've got you by the balls.
They do have you by the balls.
What are you going to do now? You're going to say, I'm not going to go watch any movies in IMAX. Who does that benefit? Who does that take away from the most? You.
Yeah, it does.
They're providing the IMAX. Like, you can come if you want. You don't have to, though. Yeah,
Wow.
it's the supply and demand of that situation's not
Yeah, I understand IMAX is expensive. Apparently, the cameras are outrageously expensive to use. So that's why some movies only have like one scene in IMAX.
But that doesn't make for the good excuse to put in a bunch of commercials in.
Yeah.
Because the way I understand, I wish we had Alec here because he'd probably give us the actual inside look into the movie industry. But I think I understand it as Cineplex buys the rights to play that movie.
Yeah.
From the distributor.
Exactly.
The distributor is part of Lionsgate or Universal, whoever the fuck they're distributing, right? They buy the rights off the producers, or they're part of the producing team. So the money flow from consumer to end creator is woven in so many different channels that everyone along the way is trying to make a little bit of extra money on top, and that's what Cineplex is doing for those commercials.
Yeah.
Cineplex is making that money. It's not the end producer.
Oh, no way.
Cineplex is the ones making that money.
Yeah, no, fuck.
So,
well,
yeah.
I mean, all you can do is send them a letter and just hope for the fucking best, I guess. And they're not going to change it, though.
That letter better be very strongly
worded. Goddammit. I'll take a less infuriating rage cage. I got this new coworker. I'm not going to mention names, but they drag their feet while they walk.
Oh my god.
And I mean, are you a child? Pick up your fucking feet, you know what I'm saying? And I can hear them coming down. I gotta really be careful with the gender here because I don't want to point it out. I can hear them coming down the hallway, 30 seconds before they're even near my office, because it's oh Jesus Christ! You ever had something like that? Yeah, exactly.
Fuck, I know you're there. Come in.
Fucking just go in. Yeah. You ever had something like that where it's just a coworker or maybe a friend or a classmate or something who does something?
No, I think that my biggest pet peeve is, so if I have my headphones on and I'm working and either working in an open office sort of space.
Oh, someone sneaks up on you?
No, I don't even. That doesn't even, because I can usually see the reflection or whatever in the screen or something, shadow or whatever, cues me that somebody's coming close.
Yeah.
The thing that bothers me the most is someone will come and sit on the right near my desk, just within eye shot, but they won't get my attention, and they'll just wait for me to notice them.
Oh, that's the fucking worst.
I'm like, do you want to talk? Do you want to talk to me?
Can I fucking help you?
Yeah, exactly. Do you want something of me?
Yeah, that was just, it was happening all week this week. I was like, oh. And once you notice something like that, you can't unnotice it.
Your glass has been broken.
Yeah, it's like when I have this watch that ticks really loud, so I have to muffle it.
God, does it tick loud?
You know how, if I had it on right now, I could hold up to the mic and you'd have to take off your headphones because
it would hurt your brain.
It ticks so fucking loud. And if I don't muffle it when I go to bed at night, I can hear it ticking across the room. So I have to put it in my closet in between a couple shirts or something and hope for the best. And hope that I don't hear it in the night, because once I do, I won't unhear it for the rest of the night.
What has been heard cannot be unheard.
Exactly. It's just the worst. Just to update you, we're still in the rage cage.
Just so you know, we're not getting all sappy on you.
That's
we're raging.
Happen. We actually, I've still got more.
Yeah, let's keep rattling them off here.
We spoke about Orlando earlier. What the hell was that?
Jesus.
Oh, the window's open.
Oh, I thought it was like a tank rolling by.
Yeah, it was a tank rolling by. I was like, what the fuck was
I
that?
hope the mics picked that up. That was unreal.
They probably did, yeah. There's a lot of people doing these during events like this Orlando shooting. They'll donate money to help or donate blood. I think blood's the best way to do it. And if you're in the Orlando area, there's obviously a lot of people who have been doing that. But there was something that pissed me off, and I know it's a weird thing to piss someone off, because it's a good thing in the end, but it's the secondary action behind this action. I follow someone on Facebook. Lucas might also follow this person. They donated a sizable amount of money to a GoFundMe to support the Orlando victims' families, and they posted a picture of their donation on Facebook.
Right.
And they later followed up saying it's in hopes to inspire other people to donate, to contribute, to help out, which is cool. I totally get that. But there's an undertone that I picked up immediately that my initial reaction, whether it was the right one or not, was a little bit of, ego stroking Like, look at me, I helped.
Look what I did.
Yeah, and then like while I'm not doing too bad at the moment in terms of finances, I'm not running around just giving my money away. While I would like to help people, I mean, obviously,
I think there's more localized things that you could be doing rather than, well, because I'm assuming this person's in Vancouver.
no,
or they're
no,
more. I don't know who you're talking about. I don't
But
wanna mention it.
the amount is a lot more than $3,000. It's a lot more than anyone can really
okay,
just realistically donate without being, somewhat wealthy.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay.
$3,000 is a lot of money.
Yeah, and I think it's
And then posting that and then like hoping you'll inspire people also like appeals to me as ego stroking because they are kind of a public figure.
right.
So it's almost like half a publicity stunt, half goodwill nature. Which I'm not trying to bash this person. I just think the way it's done is, if I had that kind of money and I wanted to donate, I just donate it, and then I wouldn't post a picture of how much I donated. I would say, guys, please go to redcross.com or go to this
And
website
donate.
and donate to this cause, this whatever.
I did it. You can do it too. We can make America great again.
Yeah, go to DonaldJTrump.com and download and donate to his campaign.
Or Reddit, reddit.com/r the Donald.
There's actually a website called like loser.com.
Loser.
It's just a picture of Donald Trump. Check it out. Maybe I don't know if I got the domain right.
Maybe I'll have a quick look here. Loser.com.
Loser.com is like, it's something like that. And it's just like a picture. Is it?
It's loser.com, but it's literally a link to the Donald Trump Wikipedia page.
So it forwards you to the Wikipedia page for Donald Trump.
Yeah. Oh,
That's
so
perfect.
funny.
Okay, yeah. I don't know how I found out about that, but loser.com, it takes you to his Wikipedia. I thought it would be better if it just like forwarded you to his website. Like someone else had somehow like forwarded it. That would have been great.
Oh, man.
But yeah, anyways, like, if by all means, don't let me discourage you from donating or anything.
Yeah, I'll get my 2 cents in that one as well. I think you're right. I think you should go ahead and help as much as possible. But I think the better way to go about it is, like you said, like donate blood or something. Do something where it's being helpful. Because, I mean, with these charities and these GoFundMes and Red Cross
it's a
and all
fucking
this stuff.
GoFundMe. Like, where's the money going to go?
Where is the money going, right? It's paying somebody's bills to run the GoFundMe. It's paying something else to. It's like maybe you donate $3,000, but $500 of that is gone
There's
instantly.
certain charities that have been outed as, especially that pink ribbon breast cancer one.
Yes,
It's named after someone. It's using someone's memory, and I read a whole article about this, and now I've forgotten it all because.
well, that's just useless information.
That's just what I do. That's what I do. So I read this whole article, and apparently the head of that organization is using someone else's name who suffered and died from breast cancer as kind of a thing to kind of spur the fire, and they make a lot of money as a nonprofit. That purple, pink ribbon, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, they do.
A lot of money. I mean, they got the NFL sponsorship, they got the baseball, MLB sponsorship, they got all this stuff,
Yeah,
and a lot of the money that gets donated just goes nowhere.
just goes to pay the bills.
Nowhere.
Yep.
And it goes to pay the bills. I mean,
Yeah,
your bills can't
exactly.
be $500 million or whatever.
That the bills can be whatever they want them to be, right? They're a nonprofit.
Exactly. They can say like, "Oh, we needed to spend $500 million on
Our CEO.
on fucking paying our CEO or some shit."
Yeah.
So you need to find a way. There are a lot of accountable charities. Then there's a website. I can't remember what it is. I'm throwing all this.
Should I just
shit out
Google
there.
up like accountable charities?
Yeah, there's a website that lists them and like shows like there's a lot of charities that actually list where the money goes and what it. Like you can donate $20 and they'll say, okay, we're going to use the $20 to buy, say, a few crates of water and then send them to people who need it in, say, Ferguson or something.
Well, I found one website. It's charitynavigator.org.
Maybe that's it. Yeah.
And the title of the page I found was "How do we rate charities' accountability and transparency?"
Exactly. So it must be that one.
Yeah.
So maybe use a website like that first before you go on fucking GoFundMe or Kickstarter. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
Or
right.
Patreon. Whatever
What the fuck is that?
It's like GoFundMe. Patreon.
Patreon. Is that like the Elysian coffee? Is that like the hipster GoFundMe? Like
no,
what is that?
a lot of YouTubers use it as like a way to
What's
fund
the
their
difference?
videos. I have no idea. I think it's if you want to support, say, an entertainer like on YouTube, you can donate to them so they can keep, say, making videos or something.
Yeah. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Next, Rage Cage.
Oh my God, this one's really good because in December I was out of work Actually,
What? No.
December to January, and then.
But you're so good looking.
I know, right? Thank you. I should have been Mado.
And
And so I got a job in February, so that December and January I was out of work and I was applying at jobs everywhere.
anywhere.
And I actually applied for a job that I thought I'd be really good at this one company. I'm not going to badmouth anyone because maybe one day I'll get a job there. But
I was going to say it rhymes with.
it rhymes with this, and it's going to be really obvious to pick it out of the crowd.
Like
It's a very famous.
I bet you're wondering whose balls I had to fondle to get this movie made. I'm going to give you a hint. It rhymes with Pulverine.
I tell you, he's got a great pair of smooth criminals down under.
No. Sorry, go on.
So I applied for this job 4 to 5 months ago, like I mentioned, in December or January.
It's June for those of you who are wondering.
Yeah, fuck. At the time of recording, it is June. And just, I think it was Wednesday, I got an email back from them. I mean, obviously I didn't get the job because otherwise I'd be working there.
What? You didn't get the job?
Where have you been going all this time? And then Wednesday I get an email from them. Hello, Tim May. Thank you for your application. Unfortunately, we've decided not to go ahead with your whatever, your fucking person, whatever. We hope you continue to apply for positions that something fucking bullshit.
Buzzwords, synergy, synergistic.
It's been 6 months now almost. And now they're just emailing me back about this job. I've had this happen to me like once or twice before as well, where it's like whoever's running the careers page on these websites just doesn't close the applications for like 6 fucking months. And they got people applying. They're like, oh yeah, I had this one thing where I went on Craigslist and I emailed the guy, hey, are you still selling this item? He's like, no, I sold this like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, well, fucking delete your post, man. Like I was so stoked because the price was good, the quality of the item was good. I was like, I want to go buy this. He's like, yeah, sorry, I sold it 3 weeks ago. Then take the fucking ad down. If you fill the position, take the ad down for the job, because there are people who need jobs who are applying for this job and they're not going to get it because it doesn't fucking exist.
It's literally their job to monitor that.
It's literally. There are people who are in charge, hiring managers, right? That's what they call themselves. Exactly. Hiring managers.
Yeah, HR. Yeah. Like, that's your fucking job.
That's your fucking job. Go on the website, take that ad down.
God.
And yeah, so I got this email on Wednesday. I was like, this is horseshit. And it's big companies that do this because only big companies have those online applications for their jobs, right? And it's like, you think they'd be a little bit better managed in a way. Or maybe software companies. I don't know. You work in a software company. You guys have stuff like that?
Yeah, and I think, well, because every department hires separately. Like, we don't...
so
like,
each supervisor will... Okay.
And we usually pull it down within time.
Okay.
I should check that right now. See
check if the job postings that I'm responsible for are...
No, I didn't have to post any, but...
Okay. Oh, yeah, but that was like... that was just so strange to me because it's happened not once, just a few times now. I was just like, well, get your shit together, guys. Anything coming up there?
Checking. Shit.
Nothing.
Randy, you got to take that down.
Randy.
Damn it.
I'm just complaining about something and you guys are doing it at your company.
Oh my god, there's another one that's been filled since like December that's still on there. Oh my god. Okay, I'm putting an action item for that to be fixed on Monday.
I'm gonna make a little clip of this, send it straight to your boss. You should. Like, dude, seriously,
dude,
what the hell?
Did you even dude, come on. Next rage cage.
Geez, I'm almost running out of breath. I'm so angry today.
Can I do one? Can I do the second from the last one here?
Oh yes.
Yay, because I don't like that either. Okay. So, as you all know, we actually talked about this a little bit earlier. We alluded to it. I should give you a little bit of a spoiler alert. So this week, there was a second tragedy. I wouldn't call it a tragedy. It's just a bunch of bullshit.
Kid died. The kid fucking died.
Well, yeah, okay, so... Yeah, but this comes back to the gorilla thing. Anyway, so, yeah, there was an alligator attack at Disney World. Because Disney World has...
Florida, man.
Disney has alligators.
Shit happens
in case
Florida,
you were curious.
Man. Don't fucking go to Florida.
Don't go to Florida.
Jesus.
So, yeah... I love what you... I'm just going to read what you wrote down here.
Yeah, please do.
Alligator attack at Disney World. They've put up more warning signs and are still searching for the alligator responsible. You want justice? Hunt down the parents.
That was just like... That was my reaction to it. Like, they're hunting the alligator who, if you don't know the story, attacked this kid, pulled him into the water. It's very shallow water, but the kid died from wounds and drowning. They had determined he died from drowning. And first of all, this happened at night, I think.
I don't know.
I can't. Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever.
Yeah.
Still, parents, first of all, should be watching. This kid was 2 years old, can barely walk, most likely. Why are the parents not watching him? 2, apparently the dad went into the water to try and get the fucking kid back. I don't know, and then gave up with minor injuries. And I don't know the full story. But first of all,
he tried to Steve over in that thing and fight the fucking alligator.
Fucking watch your kid. Don't let him get snatched by alligators. 2, don't go to a place with alligators. 3, fucking alligators are gonna alligate, okay?
Alligator's gonna alligate.
Yeah, it's a fucking wild animal. What do you expect it to do? And they're gonna
deadly wild
They're gonna hunt this thing down for doing what alligators fucking do.
Well, it's like the gorilla thing as well. It was like a couple of weeks ago when they shot that gorilla because a kid fell into the cage. I see a common trend here.
Shitty fucking parents?
Shitty fucking parents. Because the animals were different, but they were just animaling.
Mm-hmm.
They were gorilling.
Gorilla shit doing this fucking alligator
and
shit.
he was actually, you couldn't see the video. It looks like he's protecting it, whatever. We went into that last week.
There was a situation a few years ago in Japan or something at a zoo or China where a gorilla actually, picked up a kid and held it and protected it until the zookeeper came and got the kid from the gorilla.
Yeah. Because they're smart fucking animals.
They're really smart.
An alligator, though, literally was
It's a killing machine.
That looks like food.
It's a fucking killing machine.
I'm going to chomp down on it, drown it, because that's how I usually kill shit.
Yeah.
This isn't as tasty as I thought it was going to be.
Spit
Left it out. Yeah.
Too hard to eat too many bones.
Yeah.
So they're going to hunt this alligator down, which, isn't easy. So props to those guys who actually do that. But,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's human error. The gorilla thing happened because the woman was actually watching 3 other kids.
Yeah.
Still, though, you get 3 out of 4 in a math test, not bad. You get 3 out of 4 on letting kids stay alive. That's a fucking terrible score.
That's bad.
That's a fucking terrible score. Well, it's like, well, at least 3 of them are still alive. No, a kid.
No.
The kid's alive, but still, the gorilla kid,
the gorilla's dead. Yeah.
But the alligator kid is fucking dead.
Yeah, and the alligator. So this is our second Anthony Jeselnik plug of the day.
Oh, the shark thing. Shark party.
The shark party. No, the shark party is another one. That's pretty funny. I'll let you guys look that up. Anthony Jeselnik, shark party. Awesome. But no. So the alligator attack happens. MSNBC posts, sheriff, toddler's remains found completely intact after Disney alligator attack. So toddler's remains.
Bonus, the funeral will be nice.
It'll be a nice funeral, right? So Anthony Jeselnik tweets in response to that article, the headline, "Looks like everyone was worried for nothing."
Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Follow him on Twitter. At
so
Anthony
dark.
Jeselnik, I think it is.
Yeah, it's at Anthony Jeselnik.
Jesus.
So
Christ.
Good. So good.
I already actually talked about the ads of trailers before Warcraft.
Yay!
But I got one more rage. Holy crap, this has been a long segment.
Are you mad, bro?
I'm a little mad. But on Thursday, I was driving to work. I drive on a highway that kind of connects 2 cities.
Does it go to hell?
I certainly hope not. I work and live in either end of that highway.
Maybe you're going to hell.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I hope it's towards work that's hell and back to heaven that's home. Otherwise, I'm sitting in hell right now.
Hey, not bad.
So I'm driving to work, and this highway is 2-lane highway. And in the province of British Columbia, where we live, they recently passed a bylaw where you need to stay right unless you're passing, which is, you know, you can go on the left lane to pass someone, then move back over to the right.
Yep.
And I stick to that rule pretty religiously. So did 2 other cars in front of me, and I was gaining on them, so I moved over into the left, passed them, and they were up ahead in the distance, pretty far ahead of me. It was a car that I kind of thought was a police car, but it's too far away to tell. But it's the shape of the police car, it's got the
Crown
white
Vic or whatever.
Yeah, it's one of those new Ford ones.
Oh yeah.
But it's still recognizable. So I could see it. I'm like, okay, that's probably a police car, but whatever. So I move over to the right lane. The police car's in the left lane, way up ahead of me. No other cars around it. I'm slowly gaining on this police car. They're going about 115k. I'm going about 120 and 110 limit. So I'm going. I'm slowly gaining, and eventually I'm pretty much on the blind spot of this police car, who is sitting in the left lane consistently with no one to pass for at least 3 kilometers. And it's like, fuck. I wanted to just pull right up even, roll down my window, but like, hey, yo, fucking move over. but I couldn't actually catch up because they kept gaining and kept going and like further ahead. And then they turned off the same turnoff I did into a jurisdiction that isn't theirs. It was Delta Police going into Surrey, which is an RCMP jurisdiction.
Yeah.
And then they turned left on 144th Street, which is it's in the middle of Surrey. So like, what the fuck are you doing there? like what? But yeah, just like I followed this officer for so long. I actually made a note of the license plate, but I forgot, so I can't remember what it is. But
You've been forgetting a lot of shit this week. You all right, man? You had a stressful week.
I've been having a lot of personal problems.
Stressed out, bro.
I'm really stressed out. Like, work's kind of tough right now.
but I was losing it while I'm driving. I actually I listen to podcasts on my way to work. I mean, you guys listen to Wonder Boys podcast, don't you? I mean, you're probably listening to it right now. So.
You're probably
if you got this
listening to it
far,
right
you're
now.
fucking listening. I don't need to plug it.
You should listen to the Wonder Boys podcast.
Listen to Wonder Boys podcast, wonderboys.ca. We're on iTunes.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, so I was listening to my
Twitter,
podcast,
Instagram.
and ever since I started watching the police car, I tuned out of the podcast I was listening to, so I had to pause the podcast and rewind it on my way home later that day. And I turned off all the sound, focused purely on this fucking police officer. Just couldn't believe it. I just couldn't believe it. I was like, pull over in the right lane. There's no reason to. There's no reason to be in the left lane. Hang on, I think I got that in here. No, I don't. Oh wait, no.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Just listen to him growl.
Y'all getting twisted.
Come on.
Motherfuckers,
Fucking game.
fuck what you heard.
That's what you're
What you
hearing.
hearing?
This is good to end the rage cage. This guy's really angry at
It's what you
something.
hearing.
So
Listen.
angry.
It's what you hearing. Listen,
I'm listening.
X gon' give it to you. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own.
X gon' deliver to ya.
Knock, knock, open up the door. It's real. Let the non-stop pop up and stainless steel. Go hard, getting busy with it.
All right, that's done.
That was so good, though.
That was.
Oh.
I don't actually have our weekly vocal guessing game, so that'll be our one for this week. Even though you
All
know
right,
what it
sports
is.
fans listening at home, that's your game.
On the Wonder Boys podcast.
I'm sorry. Did you say sports?
I did.
Because it's our sports segment, guys. We've got music for it now. Dun, 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 dun. It's good, eh? Jesus Christ. It's so sportsy. It's like the shit you hear on SportsCenter. One of my favorite baseball players of all time, Ichiro, has tied Pete Rose's 3,000 hit total. Pete Rose.
Ichiro.
3,000 hits.
That's Mr. 3000 right there.
That's actually pretty cool
That is
because,
pretty cool.
I mean, not a lot of people have done that. And he is 42, 43 years old.
Is he that fucking old now?
Yeah, he's really
Jesus.
old, man. And he's consistently good. He is just, he's a fucking machine.
He's 42 fucking years old.
He's 42 years
He was
old.
born in 73, you
Yeah.
old bastard.
And he plays for Miami now? Is that right?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So I was watching actually a highlight with him the other day. He's still jumping up the fence and catching home runs and shit. Like, he's all over the place, man.
Machine.
He is unbeatable. Yeah, and he just tied the 3,000 hit total.
Wow.
One of the best hitters in the game
Unreal.
ever. So that's pretty cool. Did you see the video of that dad at the Jays Phillies game just one-handed a fucking ball?
So sick.
Oh my god.
So dirty.
Changed my life.
I know.
If anyone hasn't seen it, there was a dad at a Phillies game in Philadelphia, obviously. And he was holding his daughter on his lap. His daughter was resting her head against his lap. And he had, I think, nachos or fries in his left hand. And
He's got a carton of something.
carton of something. Foul ball ripped his way. Guess what? He's sitting on the aisle, just reaches out, right hand, bare hands this ball, and fucking holds onto it. And then they come in. Oh, daughter's fine. She's like, she doesn't even notice. She's like, whatever, fuck, whatever.
I'm having a nap.
Yeah, she's like, I'm sleepy. And then, yeah, I don't know. It was fucking amazing, to be honest.
Unreal.
Jesus. I'm gonna stop this music now.
I have one other thing for sports.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
hit
I
me
have
up.
one other thing for sports.
Oh, sorry. Wait.
On the Wonder Boys podcast.
Yeah.
Carry
so
on.
my last letter on this sport.
Oh, you get it. I'm sorry.
On the Wonder Boys podcast.
It's so aggressive. I love it.
You know how weird it felt? Because I work at a radio station. That's where I recorded it. You know, I had to wait for everyone else to leave before I did sport in my studio. I didn't want to like have everyone like, what the fuck is he doing in there?
What is going on in the productions?
Yeah, like so I was like, I'm gonna hide away I'm gonna wait till everyone's left. So I did.
Excellent choice. This isn't necessarily, some people don't call this a sport, but ultimate frisbee they are sportsing very hard right now. A friend of mine's actually over in London playing for Team Canada's mixed team. So for those of you who don't know,
they have international competitions.
International competitions.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So right now they're having the World Ultimate Guts and they call it the 2016 WIFDIF, which stands for World Federation of Disc
Something.
I can't remember what WIFDIF stands for. Anyways, WFDF, World Ultimate and Guts Championships. So every country, a lot of countries put together teams for a men's division, women's division, and mixed divisions where guys and girls play on the same team. And Katie Hikita, my friend, very good friend, been friends with her for a long time. She's out. She's playing there. She's playing for Canada. So want to wish her the best and hope that they do well and that she has a blast over there. So
that's awesome. One question, Lucas.
Yeah.
Why are you on that team?
Because I suck.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay, that took a dark turn.
But so they're streaming a lot of the games if you're interested in watching a bit of sports.
It's a lot more fun watching people who know what they're doing than, watching people who don't know what they're doing in that sport.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you watch people who don't like casual players, it's like, well, this is kind of boring.
Oh, yeah. And if you watch the real guys, they play it, it's like, wow.
Yeah, it's really entertaining because it's like, this is so unusual.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so special.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, yeah, a little plug for Ultimate there.
Cool.
Yeah.
We're going to wrap it up pretty soon here. Lucas, I failed to ask you, how was your week?
It was good. It was lots of busy.
Cool. I also just realized I forgot a tradition that we have here on the podcast.
Oh, yeah?
But today's a special day for one of my friends from Regina.
If you didn't get that in there, I was going to go and make another Deadpool reference where he says, where is he from again? Where is Deadpool from?
Regina, Saskatchewan. Yeah, he's from Regina.
He's from Regina.
They had a petition to get a Deadpool statue put up in that city.
Did it go through?
It did not. It got shot down so fucking hard. You have no idea.
It's so sick.
It's a very conservative province, so they're not. They don't like fun.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
Yeah. But yeah, a friend of mine from Regina is getting married today, so that was a good way for me to slide that Regina reference in there.
Oh, pretty silky smooth.
Congratulations, Chadical.
Chadical.
His name's Chad McDonald.
Chadical. Get it? Chadical?
Because he's pretty radical. Chadical.
Oh, Chadical, radical.
Radical Chadical.
Well, congratulations, Chad, and your lovely, beautiful husband.
Wife?
Sure. I don't discriminate.
Yeah, well...
I assumed.
Yeah, you assume I have gay friends. That's fine. I'd like to have more gay friends.
I do too.
Maybe my fashion sense would be a little better then.
No, you look good.
No, I was fishing for compliments. With that, I'm going to leave you with a song, Lucas. And then we'll wrap it up for this week. Thanks for tuning in. We're always online at wonderboys.ca. On iTunes, just search The Wonder Boys. Twitter at WonderboysCast and Instagram at WonderboysCast. Thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. My name's Tim.
And I'm Lucas.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye.
Do you want to talk some more?
No, I just wanted to wait to see when I could talk again. I didn't realize you'd already killed our mics, which is awesome.
Well, this is going to be in the episode now, so...